Yo, man, what it is and what it ain't, man. It's your boy BL Ratchet, man. Back again, man. I told you, 2025, what we was going to be doing, man. All exclusive interviews, man. And I told you, we was going to come out with the biggest and the best this year. You get what I'm saying? And we got real deal Florida legend. Not only just Florida legend, but rap legend. You get what I'm saying? Like, one of them ones that, you know what I'm saying, we been trying to get in here. To get in the studio, you know what I'm saying? That boy JT Money.
Yeah. What's up, world? We back again with the platinum chin.
Okay, yeah. My boy say with the platinum chin.
Yeah.
Man, what's going on with you today, my boy?
Just grinding, man. Working, doing what I love to do, you know? Trying to make a new way.
Trying to make a new way.
You know, I spearhead things, I lead, so I gotta give y'all something new to do. You know, I gotta bust a new door in so y'all can go ahead and kick that mug open.
Yeah. Cause like speaking of new ways, I know you say some in your old ways. You say your sister boyfriend gave you $500 $500 bond.
Yeah.
That shit was real?
Yeah, true story. I wouldn't make this up.
Okay.
I'm just telling the stories, man.
I'm just telling the story.
Yeah, they get a lot of game when you go back to listen to them Poison Clan records. You'll find out a lot more information.
Nah, most definitely. Yeah. And just like you said, if you go back then and you listen to Poison Clan.
Right.
So let me tell you how I kind of came across you a long time ago. I was a shorty. You know, my mama them.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's what we mean.
They listening to that, like, y'all music, and we hearing it. You feel me?
Right.
But they trying to turn it down real quick when we come in.
They don't want y'all to hear that.
They don't want us to hear what's going on. But I'm one of them ones that was like, man, what they talking about in that bit? Like, I started hearing this song. You feel me? Like, different songs that was coming out with the Poison Clan, and I found out they was from Florida, so that made me kind of want to dig deeper into it. But like, before we get into all that, man, I know you grew up in Miami, born and raised.
Yeah.
How it was growing up out there?
I mean, I can't picture it no other way. I don't know how it is nowhere else, you know. Me, type of dude I am, you know, I'm survivor, top tier, so I don't know about the struggle. I don't know about no bullying. I don't know about no soft shit, you understand?
Okay.
I'm the one who, you know, leader of the pack. You know, I watch out for the neighborhood. You know.
Orchestrator.
Yeah, that's my job, you know. I make sure things run smooth. That's what I do. Okay. So growing up, you know, just life, you know. Me and my old girl met stepdaddy, and that nigga, I say that nigga made a man out of me, though. I give him that, you know. For taking care of my family and, you know, responsibility. But just growing up, shit, nigga, I was good in school, nigga, till I wanted some money. You know what I'm saying? Play sports like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Get at them hoes like no other though when it came to getting at them hoes.
but for sure. But you was in that era where that scene in the 80s, that scene in the 90s.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So I mean,
Miami was a different time.
It was a different time, different culture. You know, like the flea market was the mall. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bike shorts and silk shirts. You know what I'm saying? Linen suits. You know, trues and vows. You know, 6x9s and baskets before them. You know, hammers and lows. You know, I was in all that era. You know, 48 cabinets on the block. You know what I'm saying? Jams on the street. You know, that's the culture, you know. And then Luke and them started making them records. Once Throw the D hit, it's a whole new era, you know. We had other niggas making records prior, but wasn't nothing like when that 2 Live Crew hit. You know what I'm saying? That's like when Pac say, till I got that Thug Life tatted on my chest, niggas identified with it, you know. That was Miami, not Dayami.
Miami, not Dayton.
Yeah, shit like that.
Okay.
Oh, and the words of you young niggas type shit.
Type shit. For sure. But I know you say your stepdaddy helped you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he made a man out of you.
Made a man of you.
Yeah.
And his name was Gator?
That's Gator. Oh, you know about that? Yeah, man, Gator.
Yeah, Gator. So it's like, what type of man was Gator like to be, you know what I'm saying, for you to say he made a man out of you?
You got to see me then, because you got to picture a nigga that raised me, that make me responsible and solid and straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the type of nigga, you know, you coming through, nigga, boy, you got some money? You ain't doing that, but you go get a job, nigga, get something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like,
but
get
take
on you.
Care of you, yeah, you know, teach you how to change your oil, nigga, teach you how to, you know, make you responsible. You know what I'm saying? Family first, you know, so I give him that, you know, and it wasn't easy because, you know, back then, by the time I'm 13, 14, 15, I think I'm the man now, you know, so Nick still got to deal with me, and I ain't his biologically, you know what I'm saying?
you brushing up against him a little bit sometimes.
Right, but that's the nigga who was always at all my games. That was the nigga who showed up when the teachers had a problem.
When it mattered.
Yeah. And, you know, as I grew up, I remember these things, you know.
Okay.
But, yeah, that's why I get that nigga all the prize, though.
For sure. So who influenced you to start rapping?
Just a fan of the music, man. I like the music, you know what I'm saying? But when you come to me just wanting to rap, nigga, I heard Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Cool G Rap. And then I started hearing that Cuban Scarface, you know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of shit made me want to rap. Like, I could hear them niggas, right? And I could see what they were saying. But when I walk out my door, that ain't what I saw. Me being from Miami, so all them niggas New York niggas. So they, you know, they buildings and trains and shit, you know, bricks and shit, you know. Yeah,
it was different.
Yeah, it was
but
different.
We gonna
yeah,
we
you
gonna
know, we dope
deep into
boys,
all
Cadillac,
that,
gold teeth, big jewelry, and, you know, bad bitches, you know. Yeah, that's.
And what the young niggas say now, like the lifestyle.
Yeah, they say
they
lifestyle.
call it the lifestyle. So it's like this is a lifestyle that y'all kind of helped build. You get what I'm saying?
We did.
Built it.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying. So like the lifestyle, explain what the Miami lifestyle is to you. Coming up then though, you know what I'm saying, compared to what it is now.
It's the same thing now, because it's about winning, you know, whoever got the most money, you know. Okay. But it was more players at the time, because, you know, like niggas will see a G, you're like, you ain't look down at, money ain't made you a real nigga. Money did not make you a real nigga. Because it was suckers with money, and they got robbed every other week. Check. And real niggas didn't hang with them because they had money. Real niggas busting them in the head or extorting them. You know, but, you know, snitching wasn't allowed. You know, but when we talk lifestyle, you know, it's player shit, man. It was the nightlife, you know, the clubs. You know, shit. Like in Miami, it's still right now, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is always something to do.
You can always.
It ain't never no downtime.
You know what I think about, like, cause I'm from Central Florida, right? I'm from up here.
Yeah.
So when I first went down to Miami, I said, bro, I understand how they made this money down here, cause it's two major airports. You feel me? You got all the ports. Right. You feel me? You could be whatever you want to be. You got the Hard Rock Casino down there.
Yeah, but just before that, the Hard Rock wasn't exist.
No, but I'm talking about right now.
Yeah,
like
now.
In my generation, so I'm thinking in my head, like, you can be whatever the hell you want to be down here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's something y'all built.
Right. I mean, the culture. I mean, we attracted some businesses, but shit, we also fucked up some business. Like when we was out there jacking tourists for their money, you know, the crackers had to put down on us because we was fucking up tourism. We the reason car doors locked right now. When you crank it up and the car lock, because the motherfuckers just cranking them, the doors still standing up this tall. We see them. We go get them. Ha ha. You know, we the reason rental cars don't put Y tag or Z tag on, because we identify them. We know them. You know, that's like identification. But, you know, I could say it today because, you know, it's old. But
yeah, it's old.
We the reason this shit goes down. Nobody talks about this. Nobody knows this. But if you go listen to just some shit I used to do, and that's 91, 92, and I say some shit I used to do.
Okay.
I was done with it in 91, 92 when other niggas started trying to do it and started catching cases.
For sure.
I was through with it.
For sure. So, when did you make your first record?
Two Little Light Mothers. It came out in 1990. 89, we was in the studio with Mr. Mix from Two Live Crew, the DJ, producer, everything on Luke Records. Yeah, I was still in high school.
When I look back on, you know, rap history and watch old rap, you know, documentaries and stuff like that, it seemed like everybody was in groups, or they was trying to put everybody in groups. How did you and Poison Clan?
That's,
you know
pretty much what it was. It was more of a group thing, or a rapper and a DJ. You know, yeah, I guess it was that way. And then whoever stood out, them labels try to pull.
Yeah,
that
you pull your little solo artists up out of there.
Yeah, that's how they did it. But with Poison Clan, you know, that was just our crew. That's how we hung at school. You know,
these are people
we went to the club.
At school.
Niggas I played ball with, niggas I fought with, niggas I skipped school with, niggas I muddy hoes with, niggas I... Listen, man, these was my niggas. Still my niggas to this day.
Yeah, nah.
They kids is my nephews, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say y'all, you was linking up with basically the man in Two Live Crew?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the way that sound, though.
I mean, I
know what you
don't
mean.
want to say that like that,
I know
but
what you
I don't
mean.
know his name.
I'm messing with you. Yeah, Mr. Mix. The
Mr.
DJ,
Mix.
Yeah,
Okay,
he the one who discovered Debonair and myself.
Okay.
Yeah. We was at a club. And
But how did y'all end up linking with, you know what I'm saying, Luke Records and Uncle Luke and everything like that?
Two Live Crew.
The
producer of everything on Luke Records. He did all the Luke records, all the Two Live records, all the Anquiet, One Love. He did everything coming out that door down now, except MC Shy-D.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Mix did everything. So he saw me and Dale one night in the little gong show. You know, we was getting the money. We know we winning, won. And like, man, y'all want to make a record? I said, yep. 30 days later, we had an album. That boy said, I'm going to go out of town. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. I'll be right back. Came back. That boy hit us, and we went in every day.
How many songs was on the album?
Supposed to have been 12, but it was 11. One song Luke ain't like.
Okay.
Crazy.
What song was that?
Song called It Ain't Make Sense.
It Ain't Make Sense.
Yeah, we was talking shit from a shorty perspective, shit we saw back then that we ain't understand. It ain't make sense, but now we see it. But I guess it ain't make sense to Luke. Unless that shit hit home to that nigga.
But listen, y'all used to title, like, you know how people title their songs now. And it be kind of like not what the song's talking about.
Right.
But when y'all used to title y'all songs, it was exactly what the hell y'all was talking about.
Right.
Like, where you get some of these crazy titles from, you feel me? Like, Bitch I Hate.
Yeah, the bitch that I hate. Well, actually, see, and the funny, that was a line in Cool G Rap record. Mm-hmm. This nigga had a song, this I dedicate to the girl that I hate, and such and such. And then we just flipped it before you become the bitch that I hate. Because it was like, the bitch that I hate, you know that? That was the nigga hoe. But, you know, she nagging, I hate this bitch.
I hate hoes, hoes hate me.
Yeah, that was me, though. That was,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was trying to fuck with too many bitches. And then you fuck with too many bitches, somebody not gonna show up, you know what I'm saying, or something gonna happen. But I blame the hoes, though.
Yeah.
It's never me. Never my fault.
Never your fault.
Never my fault. Bitch, I hate these hoes.
You can't put shit past no hoe.
A real life story. I'm telling niggas, so why go to jail? Why kill this nigga? Put shit bad. You don't know what that hoe doing when you ain't
What these titles coming up, like, you know what I'm saying? You young at this time, but what these titles?
Lifestyle, way of life. Put shit past no hoe. I'm out here. I'm observant. I'm in tune. I'm out here. I can see what's going on. I know what's going on. You see this bitch, and you think she the baddest thing in the world, but me and my dog done already. I done saw her already, but, you know, and I ain't finna diss her, but I'm telling you, hey, man, you gotta be more player about that. You know, just put shit past no hoe, nigga. You know, get out your feelings. Ain't no money over there, nigga.
Bro, it's like...
Have fun.
No, it's a couple game droppers, like, and you one on, you feel me? Like, you know how they up Too Short out there on the West?
Mm-hmm.
You know you one of them game droppers out here in Florida, and if nigga don't really understand, like, all right, if you having any type of problems, like, nigga gotta go listen to JT Money. You know what I'm saying? When you started to embrace that, like, people was embracing, they was living the same way you was living, or they can you know what I'm saying, your songs was relatable.
Yeah.
How would you know what I'm saying, kind of taking that?
Well, I like that. You know, I always tell them, well, I'm glad I can help. And I hope you're better. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I can help. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I done been called minister or deacon and all that kind of shit before, but all I was doing it the way I felt. You know, I was the street reporter. I was talking to the streets. Because you got to think about the rap game back then, too. It was like commentary. It was social commentary. It was like we knew what they was doing on the West Coast and up north and southwest by listening to their records. When they was riding bowls and doing whatever they doing, it was like a window. We could see what they doing. They could see what we doing. That's why everybody got hoes in their videos now. That's why everybody want to ride ships with big rims and shit. Mm-hmm. That's our shit. You know, the dope gang. But then, you know, you go to California, the 6-4s, you know, gangbanger. You saw that shit. But now today, the game is, you know, it's so
all mixed in.
Yeah, so you can't tell. Like, you could listen to a nigga record back then and know where they from down there.
Nah, for
what
sure.
region. Today, all these niggas sound the same or mimicking something that, you know, you can't tell a nigga the difference. Only way you can tell the difference in a nigga is by his voice, if he got a distinctive voice. But a lot of these niggas be trying to sound like the nigga who had the last hit. I tell young nigga all the time, nigga, don't just follow the wave, don't ride the wave, create the next one, nigga. Do a splash, nigga, make a new wave, you know? We all grow, the game, we grow from each other, right? So it ain't really like a nigga still nothing. You enhance it, you make the shit better. You don't mimic and follow. You know, that's what I'm saying. Nigga, I done heard the same record 300 times. I be trying to hear something new, you know, because what the fuck, my brain ain't used to sitting still. I'm active, you know. I'm active, you know. I'm always looking for some shit, you know. I'm not content with a motherfucker thing, except success or winning.
Nah, for sure.
That's the way I'm content at. I'm happy on the up and up.
For sure. And speaking on, you know, how everybody in your generation was sounding different, because you had the New York dudes who was doing the bar for bar, all that. You feel me? You had the West Coast dudes who was doing their thing, NWAs and all them. So, and you had the South that was popping off with the Uncle Luke saying, you know what I'm saying, the Two Live
Bass,
crew.
Booty shake, the club music.
You know, the club music, the booty shaking music, as they say. But the South was getting overlooked.
Right.
For a long time. And the thing is, when I was doing when I first started to fall in love with music, probably 15 years ago at this point, you feel me? And I was looking at, damn, why the South took so long to come up. And you feel me? And you watching most of the documentaries, you'll see New York niggas. You feel me? All talking. You feel me? You'll see the West Coast niggas. But then it's like, nigga, I'm from Florida. I'm trying to see what's going on in Florida. So when I started you know what I'm saying, even the South, not even just Florida, but I started to see what was going on. And then I started to notice, all right, Uncle Luke, you feel me? He had fought against the Supreme, you feel me, did this, did that. But the South had his own beef too, you feel me, with the West, with New York, you feel me, all that. So
who you think handled all that?
We get into it. Okay. We get into it. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. So the West, he already know where I'm going. So it's like West Coast had, you know, the West Coast and the New York, they had their beef with Florida, where it was like they was overlooking us. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't giving us no shine. They weren't playing our records. They was saying it was booty shaking music.
Right. It was. But
you one of the first little Florida street
put the gangsters
rappers
in the club.
You put the gangsters in there. The first.
Well, Scarface, but I was a different nigga, you know what I'm saying?
But different nigga.
Yeah, I was a different nigga, you know, JT Money, Miami, you know, but what I'm saying is New York controlled radio, California controlled video, TV, movies. They owned the industry, as they still do today. Like Atlanta got their thing, but them niggas always going out west. They always still got to go to New York. They just let them, they got a base right there. So Atlanta music, you know, whatever. And we always been rebellious ever since Luke. Like Luke would never team up with them niggas because they was always like, fuck y'all. So he like, fuck you. Because we was always eating. We was always getting money. And we was always gonna deal with a nigga. You know, like when I first got out there, right, you got to picture us. We young niggas and we think we bad, right? But we young niggas. We ain't got no money. We out there with Two Live Crew now. Them niggas eating, but I ain't never, and we done seen them niggas on shows with all the biggest in the bed, but all niggas respected them niggas in their face. But when them niggas gone, is, you know, probably see them on the magazine, oh man, you know, it's very few be like, yeah, man, them our people, you know, but it's never the artists, it's the people in the background. You know, it's them other labels. They didn't understand our music, so they couldn't, they tried to judge without understanding, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we come in, the hoes get loose. The party turn up. A real nigga can have fun in the club now.
Nigga, the hip hop needed Florida.
Yes.
And they know that.
Yes. And going back to your thing, and while we wasn't on none of the documents, you had to think, even when they do give a nigga, what that shit was when they used to do the shit like, not honorable mention, lifetime achievement.
Yeah, lifetime achievement.
They put all these niggas, they supposed to give Luke his shit by himself. But they gonna put him with this nigga and that nigga and that nigga. They put all them southern niggas together. I wouldn't have went for it.
That's
myself.
just like the BET Awards right now. They'll try to bounce.
Yeah, but they gonna give this one nigga his. They gonna give that one nigga his, that one bitch hers. But when it comes to a nigga like that,
it'll be Memphis, Atlanta, and then you have a little Miami nigga down there. You feel me?
Shit like that.
But that ain't right though. Like you said, niggas, if you that boy, you that boy. You got your own everything.
But they control it, and that's their opinion. That's the way they see it. That's the value they put on it. But the streets, you let the streets are like, don't nothing else make sense for me to even still be out here. It's God in these goddamn streets, because it ain't nothing. I ain't on no label. I ain't doing nothing with no radio, no nothing. I'm in the streets. My drive and momentum and everything is pure. Mm-hmm. I got my core audience, my fandom, and then I wake new people up every day. They be like, well, goddamn, huh? Damn, huh? I'm like, yeah, nigga, but this what you should aspire to be. Don't be the other shit. That shit gonna fall. That shit gonna fall, nigga. When the smoke clear, nigga, the truth gonna still be here.
For sure.
Check.
For sure. So is it true that you wrote a diss song for Uncle Luke that was portrayed? I mean, that was supposed to be a diss song for, Dr. Dre. Basically, you was dissing Dr. Dre for Uncle Luke.
I did Cowards and Compton get sprayed in day. Yes, that is true. Cowards and Compton's video out of now. You can pull it up.
Okay.
When you show this episode back, go pull that shit up, nigga. And listen, and it's funny though, because that was kind of crazy, because you got to think, remember I saw them niggas and they was all cool. So when me and Luke did this record called Faking Like Gangsters. Faking Like Gangsters. We just talking about industry niggas, because, Luke the only nigga beside probably Jay Prince maybe, and he had a deal with whoever, Jive or somebody, whoever. But Luke was the only nigga selling that shit out his own warehouse, out his trunk. Boom. Spending his own money. So we did a record called Faking Like Gangsters. We just talking about industry niggas, white man still collecting y'all check. Y'all niggas ain't, boom, boom, boom. Producer of the record, and another nigga around the studio, they put this skit in front of the song. Fuck ass NWA. Niggas on them. And I'm like, I come in the studio, they like, well, listen to this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing? Oh, man, fuck that, Jay. That shit funny, man. I'm like, nah, man, we don't play like that. Like, you can't. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Luke come in. He hear the shit. He laughing with him. Okay, so I guess them niggas got wind of us, so they come back and Luke bending over, Luke getting fucked. So that's what the beef started over, some shit like that. So I wasn't gonna do the record at all. I was like, man, fuck that. He done tried about 3-4 niggas to do it. And, he like, come on, man, J. Cuz. Hop, it was the manager at the time. Man, Cuz need you, man. I wrote a number down. That nigga paid that number, and I went in the booth, nigga. Now we got Cows and Compton to get sprayed in David. Yeah, nigga. And that's how that went. But I wasn't going to do it because I thought it was some bullshit. And my understanding, all you niggas was cool. How you even allow some little niggas in your studio to play like that? Relationships, that's the game. Like, me and you right here, right? We cool now. I'm not finna let this nigga over here say nothing about you. Unless I'm like, well, come on, nigga, come with me. Let's say this nigga face. Bring it, say it, and I say it. Or I'm gonna say, hey, what's up with you understand? If I think we cool. Or, yeah, you can dig that shit around me.
Yeah. Why was everything seemed to be going down at the award shows back then?
That's when everybody met up. Because they doing their own shows, we doing our own shows.
All year long, and then when y'all finally meet up.
Yeah, because everybody had to go to Jack the Rapper. Everybody had to go to New Music Seminar. Everybody went to How Can I Be Down. Everybody went to the Southwest, whatever that shit was. Yeah, so that's where you see them.
Damn, so that's why it be like, every time, like, when you go back and look up at the beefs and they'll try to pull up a beef from back then, it's always at the fucking award shows, or they always had these stories about the award shows, you feel what I'm saying? Because Uncle Luke got the famous story about the little shit at the award show. Yeah. But that's crazy though, bro. Man, I mean, you split up with Poison Clan basically at a point.
Yeah, after Zooism. 95, 96.
Okay.
95 album was the last album.
Can we talk about like what made the split come about?
Well, everybody went on ahead and did their own thing. See, I was never trying to split the group. I was trying to blow the group up, and then all of us could have went. But we got to a point where, it's like, I guess they thought that was how they can go. So everybody, they went and got that money. The two brothers went and got that money right there. Deb and Drill, they did Home Team, pick it up. Man Ball and Uzi went and did Uptown Mob. And shit, I was still doing Poison Clan. Then, or just they offered me some money for JT money. I'm like, well, shit, nigga, let me get this money, and that was that.
For sure. So, what was your first studio album? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about you. What was your first studio album that you dropped solo?
Pimpin' on Wax, 1999.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, you by yourself just was a. Yeah. You feel me? Matter of fact, I heard in a different interview you said you had 2 different rap careers.
Yeah, I did. Poison Clan. See, once 92 hit with the I Hate Hoes, I Want Action. See, them all JT Money solo records, really. We just called it Poison Clan. If you listen to, what the song I did at Miami Mount Rushmore, my first solo 91, we just called it Poison Clan. You know, these the lyrics, but they'll hear whenever they hear it. But I said it, it's documented. Niggas just gotta go do their homework. But yeah, man, I just took the helm. What you call that shit? Took the reign, nigga.
And kept going.
Yeah.
For sure. But your music is like real deal storyteller music. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like before music became like basically publicized for real, it was a whole bunch of storytellers like the Scarfaces, like you.
That's
get what I'm saying?
love.
Like the Ghetto Boys and all of them. But I feel like, you know how when they throw the legends up there, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They try to put y'all under the underground legends.
Right.
Why you feel like they do that? When y'all the ones who really...
It was commercial. We wasn't commercial. We was really underground hip-hop, underground rap. We was really the streets. You know, our records didn't play on BET. Our records didn't play on the radio unless we was coming to town or some promoter booked us. Then they'll spin us once or twice in the mix. Our music was literally in the streets. Them other niggas, they on video, Rap City all day, you on TV raps, you know. We come on now one time, you know. If Luke coming in town and Luke be like, yeah, I got all them niggas with me. You know, the one time we was supposed to go on You on TV raps, I was locked up. Deb and Just went out there on some New York shit because they were home, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, you know. But I went to jail for every album, so that was me being a young, you know.
No, but I went to jail for every album.
The Source magazine came to Miami, interviewed everybody. I'm locked up then. It's like, you know, like, damn, every time something happened, Jay gone. But I was, you know, hey, man.
Was it gatekeepers in the industry back then?
I didn't know. I didn't know. Listen, man, all I had to do was make a record. See, the type of heat I had, the type of following I had, I didn't know nothing about gatekeepers, no haters, no nothing. I just knew all I had to do was make another record and there's going to be some new money. Not knowing there's always somebody coming for that spot, you know, because I'm just thinking, shit, nigga, 18 motherfucking money, bitch, I just make another record. You know, you don't see the next nigga coming because you know, that's why I tell you, it's easy to get comfortable into yourself. It's easy to get caught up in yourself. Saying that to say this, like, I didn't even understand none of that because I tend to make decent product. How about that? And my product usually work. Yeah, that makes sense, you know. Whether somebody try to hate on it or not, it's always one that will. Like, if they don't want to do it, this one will. And money level the playing field.
Yeah, it definitely do. Even when you having, you know, whole problems. You feel me? Like, talk to me about whole problems, bro. Like, what made you want to come up with whole problems?
Just all you people in the streets, man. Listen, man, I've been a player all my life, man. I grew up around haters, but I turned out to be a player. I'm talking about, I know niggas, I'm talking about gangster, like niggas I looked up to. And I see this nigga, you know, quick to get money, quick to bust a nigga head, and then he crying about this bitch.
Right.
Knowing we just left some other hoe, we got a bunch of bitches. But when I see this gangster crying like, and I'm sitting up there and I'm a young nigga, and I'm like, what the fuck?
But he'll do you in right now though. Any nigga.
Yeah, anybody.
Anybody.
Nigga, too. Skinny buddy. Go to the biggest nigga and go, wow. You know? But I never understood that, you know? So I'm just like, maybe I'm different. Or maybe I can help this nigga, you know? So you don't know what you're talking about. You little nigga, you won't wait. I'm like, nah, nigga, that'll never be me. And then, you know, you got to think, I be saying Babyface made the bitch house. Y'all remember that Whip Appeal and I'll pay your rent, I'll buy as soon as that whole album. I say, y'all bitches got me fucked up. That's not me now. You know. And I ain't never been no cheap nigga, but bitch, I ain't no motherfucking trick either. You know. Hell nah. Dope boys too. You know, when they was getting, I guess when niggas get more money than you, they try to buy the hoe from you. I ain't gotta buy the hoe. I know what to say to her.
But it's the tricking era right now.
Yeah, because that's all it is on record. Listen to the bitches. Yeah. Listen to the niggas. Listen to what the niggas say on their records. Yep. Yeah, boy, I bought shorty that bag and I took her here and I flew her there and we do this. And
niggas ain't playing.
You niggas lead with your pockets, man. Yep. That's why you niggas are fuck out.
But you was leading with
gang. I led with bitch. Choose happiness, bitch.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like leading with game. You and Too Short did a song.
Yeah, you gotta be interesting to a bitch. Other than that, she don't see you for nothing but your money. And when that run out or you hold that out, or if another nigga come with some more, she gon' come on, man.
I'm talking about y'all better be listening, my boy. Give me y'all some game.
Come on, man.
So how should a nigga with money kind of approach these women though? Because if you do got money, it's kind of
approach her. He just do your business. She gonna try to get in your way. Yeah. She gonna try to say, or you just say hello. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
It ain't no, man, a nigga with money, you see what you like, you can get it, you know. But either buying it or, you know, you like it. You got some good game, you know. But
some niggas ain't got the right, you know what I'm saying, uncles around them. The right game spitters around them, any damn thing, you know, so they don't be knowing. They just be thinking about, you know, mom's at the house and she was getting paid for, so I got to go out there and pay for it.
Say that again.
Listen what I'm saying. A lot of niggas be having it fucked up, right? Because they getting raised by maybe just their mamas and they ain't got game spitters around them, got good uncles or daddies, whatever the case may be. Or they not listening to the right type of music as well. So they go out there and they seen their mama getting paid for their whole life with, you know, bags. Random niggas, and that's who they become. That's what I see.
That's even more of a reason to not be that. But I mean, I guess it's perception, how you look at it, how you view it, and you know, you put it on the scale of whatever you throw it in the pot with. But a nigga like me, man, I just think real is real, you know, fair is fair, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with fair, you know what I'm saying? Unless we just got to understand it. Bitch, you do it, 1 + 1 is 2. You do this gonna happen. You don't do that, that's gonna happen. Break. We gotta understand it, you know what I'm saying? What do they say? Even swat, no swindle. Fair exchange, no robbery. So that's just tricking off. But when these niggas try to buy their girlfriend, like you can't start off trying to buy a bitch and then act like, oh, I got a 9, I'm gonna start this.
Nah, for
sure. She not going for that.
She ain't going for that.
Right. You know, Clay Vassier, shout out my dog back in the day, he say, never forget how you met that motherfucker. Same way you met her, same way you forget her. He was talking that shit on one of my records. Word from a player. Yeah.
Like, even, like, movies back in the day, you just made me think of some movies, like, just with that line. Like, what happened to movies? Like, what you think? Like, why they don't make those type of movies kind of you grew up off of, where it's the authenticity, you know, the authenticity.
Right. They make them, they just not put, you got to understand the powers that be, the people who control the media. Like, a player like myself, I be thankful for dudes like yourself, y'all team, because this is another outlet for us to reach our people. But we still only can reach so far because they control the media, the algorithm, and everything else. They really control it, but we slip them in here and there. Like, all right, you done been doing this for down a few years, right? And ain't nobody came and hollered, put you on the network yet, because they like, nah, they ain't doing what I want them to do yet, or will they do what I want them to do? You know, shit, I'm out here moving and shaking. They ain't came and dropped no bag on me, you know why? Because we can't control that nigga. You get that nigga some money, he gonna get up the rest of them niggas some money, and we gonna have 10 rich niggas. You understand? He might build a school and make niggas smart again. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, it was a lot of like black directors, all that shit coming out back then.
Yeah, but Hollywood started that because they control it. Yeah. Right. They like, man, we don't. Nah, man.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, like I could see you in the movie.
Yeah, well, Me too. If y'all looking,
I can see you in the movie playing a big cool ass on.
yeah, that's who I'm gonna be, man. Somebody cool, somebody daddy.
Yeah, somebody daddy type shit.
Know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
But yeah, man. I mean, we're up against the powers that be, and that's gonna be And I ain't a blame person, but what's real is real. Like, that's really what we up against, whether it be the radio station, whether it be streaming your music, whether it be getting on TV, the networks, commercial radio, commercial television, the internet. Thank God for the internet. So we able to reach people this way, but if it wasn't for this, man, we had to come up with some new way. Like, we used to, all right, picture before they took video jukebox off. This was way back when we first started. The box, they used to call in and request songs that they want to play. You spend your 99 cents. Now we get money and we number one on them over them same New York niggas who was on the radio all day. But on the TV, on the box, they wanted to hear Luke, they wanted to hear Poison Clan, they wanted to hear Disco Rick them, they wanted to hear, they want to see them hoes in the videos. Them crackers bought that shit and shut it down. That's why sometimes I go in establishments where I be like, nigga, I buy this bitch and I fire everybody in this motherfucker. Leave me alone, but I'm just talking shit though. But this is what they do. Think about the radio. In our day, we go around like on tour, promo tour. Every city or region had their own sound, their own everything. And you had independent stations. So what iHeart and Cox and these other stations do, they go buy them. So now they control. That's why you only hear the same 8 records, 8 artists through that hour. Mm-hmm. You look at that hour, 60 minutes. So the records used to be 4 minutes. Now they down to 2 minutes because they want to sell more time slot. That's all it is. It's commercial radio. We're going to put your shit in between these commercials because we selling ads and we running numbers up.
That's the same thing with YouTube and Spotify.
Right, and we making them the stars. We making them the stars. Q say they'll have a new nigga next year. They always, they do that. You get too big for your britches, shit, I'm good. You Drake, you want to sue the label now? Okay, fuck it, we'll go get us another nigga. We'll let you fall by the wayside. It's the game, man. You can't get caught up in yourself. You got to know what you're up against. You got to play to win, though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got to play by some rules, Me, I've always been unruly, but that's probably why I'm in the situation I'm in. But, I'm comfortable. I look at myself in the mirror every day, and I be smiling.
Nah.
I smile. Sure. I smile. Yeah.
But who produced Run the Yard?
I did. Well, Church Boy had the beat. I'm doing records over at the studio, and I'm at my nigga studio, and he just leave me there with his producer, and I was like, man, just play some of that old shit. This record been sitting way down. There's a picture of CD, and this shit way down now, and I hear it, I'm like, ooh, I got something for that right now. The song, I had them lyrics already in my head. I say, pull that up. Nigga came back, he like, man, goddamn, Church Boy, you give Jay all the good shit. You ain't give me nothing. I'm like, yeah, Church Boy, nigga from Alabama. Met him in Atlanta. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's one of them classics.
Yeah, that's that record. But all right, I did that record 3 times before it came out later. That's the 3rd time.
For real?
Yeah, I recorded it twice. I recorded that record in 94, and I recorded that record again in 2000 or 2001, and then it came out in 2002 with the do-do-do-do-do-do. Because, good lyrics, I just don't throw them away. I be like, nah, it just ain't the right beat. You take a record like Come Clean. I did that twice before that came the way it came. Chevy Gang sat in my book for about 5-7 years before I found that beat, the Friends beat, to do it. Yeah, nigga, I'm sitting on shit now that I wrote way back then that I ain't found beats for yet.
What about records like Chevy Game or Who That?
That's what I'm saying. Chevy Gang sat in my book for 7 years before I recorded it.
Damn.
Nigga had a beat and I'm like, you rolling through the city. I be having the lyrics before I even had the hook. Because nowadays you go in the nigga studio, like, man, what's the hook? What's the hook? Like, nigga, fuck that hook. Nigga, about this verse, these flows I got. But that was me as the rapper, the artist, Producers, they wanted, because, the industry sell beats and hooks. And niggas pretty looks. I don't sell that good game. I sell that. Anyway, what we were saying? We was talking about songs. No,
So I know you was talking about on one podcast that you were supposed to make music with Trick. And you did make music with Trick, but it was one song that didn't come out.
A song that me and Trick did that ain't come out? I mean, Trick both do an album. Pimp, Smoke One. The shit with Thrill.
Something to do.
Bang, bang, bang. Meet him and Thrill the Player. Dank.
Something to do with the label didn't want to put the song out.
Oh, yeah. I went there, and that's the song they put Yin Yang on.
Yeah, with L.A. Reid.
Yeah, I went in there,
With L.A. Reid. L.A. Reid.
I don't know nothing. All I know is I showed up for that nigga, and they lay when I dropped that shit on there. Wow. And then I heard it later, and I wasn't on it. But, nigga ain't say nothing to me about it. But, I understand business, but I was too hard. I was hard than a motherfucker. And I ain't the type of nigga to fool myself. I ain't delusional by a long shot. I know when I snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, has any other artist ever did that to you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you feel like he did it intentionally or it was just a label type?
Not a label. It wasn't double.
Yeah. Because by that point.
Yeah, it wasn't double.
And if I'm thinking about the song with Trick and Yin Yang Twins.
See, now they done did one or two now. I don't know which one. I don't think it's that Boom.
I was
it wasn't that
Boom. It's on you was on that
one. Nah, it was something else. They got.
I think that was their song.
Yeah, that might have been their song. It was something else he had. But yeah, I snapped. They know it. I wish I remember that verse though. I just remember, boy, I can't wait till that bitch come out and just gonna see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I know you say you and Tupac was, y'all was tight.
Yeah.
And you you wish you could have did a song with him. You don't think they got nothing in the vault right now still?
Oh, some Pac people?
Yeah, some old Pac shit.
Yeah, but it ain't the same.
Nah, it ain't.
Yeah, it ain't the same.
But when listen.
Like if his estate was like, no, Jay, before he died, he wanted to do one with you too, then I'd make that happen.
Right.
But for me to just be, nah.
Like me being who I am now, Bryden became like a, like a music historian where I didn't look back. I'm like, damn, this nigga Tupac did a song with everybody.
But see, he did that on his own.
That's
when he got with Death Row, he started, look, and I said this on one of them things, and I say, well, I kind of understand, because you got to think, Luke Records and Death Row. So I could see them saying, nah, man, fuck them niggas down there. Fuck them Miami niggas. Because whenever I seen this nigga, we was like that, He come here, we be in the A, Yeah, he was around our set.
Yeah, he was around here migrating.
Yeah, when he went to Miami, it was, I took them niggas to the lakes and, yeah. Get niggas sucked up in the DJ booth. Yeah, going up in there. She say, come meet her. Yeah. Said JT Money type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. And I know when y'all used to go in them clubs, bro, y'all used to rock them. You know what I'm saying? What's the craziest or the biggest concert that you have performed at?
I wouldn't know. Biggest, I don't know. I done seen some crowds, man. Okay, boom. One of the biggest things I done seen was that nigga Bounty Killer birthday bash in Jamaica, nigga. And it was like the whole weekend, like 24 hours going around. You went out there and went to sleep, came back, that shit still going on. That was big, but I come to rock, and I don't care where I'm at. I go to rock, man. I don't come to play. I ain't coming to look cute. I come to rock that ass, nigga.
Okay. But you doing meet and greets, though. You know what I'm saying? You vibing with the fans. What's the craziest thing somebody that came up to you and told you, JT Money?
That they mama told me that they my child. I say that's right, baby.
I might be.
You might right. Bitch, I might be. Bitch, I might be.
Nah, for sure. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, so like I told you at the beginning of the interview, like, you know what I'm saying, songs that y'all was dropping, bro, was just, it was like, damn, why my mama had to be young around these niggas' time.
But see, and then you got to think at that time. See,
yeah,
prior to that type of music didn't exist. Mm-hmm. Like, nobody didn't speak this way before we spoke that way, especially on records. You understand? So, like, I tell a lot of people, man, just go check the dates.
Man, that shit was like shame on you type shit back then though. The music I was making.
Yeah,
not
they
now
tried
because
to,
it, back then, like when you first hearing it, it's like you know if something come out right now, like how drill music came out. Cause I didn't seen a couple different eras, but it's something like drill music, like that shaking ass music, the drill music. Both of them was just like, damn, what kind of music
what
is
this?
this?
But see, the reaction to the fans. This is what
This what
the
they
young
want.
people related to. They want. This is what they identify. Like, oh shit, that's me. That shit felt good in their spirit or their soul or whatever it was.
For sure, and you can kind of identify younger talent too.
Yeah.
You work with Young Sammy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how that was like, cause you know like I'm not gonna lie, I was legit when he kind of came out. So I'm listening to him like, you know, I like the way you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you was his age.
Yeah. So it's like we trying to figure out what he on. You feel me? He putting these females in the video. We trying to get into females. You know. So it's like.
Well, me and Sammy was on the same label. You know, we were signed to Dallas Free World Entertainment up in Atlanta. That's how we got through our little capital situation.
Okay.
Shit, he was a little nigga from Miami. I'm like, say less, man. I got this little nigga. It's my little brother now. That's my nephew now. You know what I'm saying?
So you took him up under your wing for real?
Well, I have. He was already there. He was there with them. I'm now doing my own thing. So, yeah, I'm just watching him back. So when he's trying to record, you ain't got to worry about me. I'm going to be there for you. You know, and that's how we just did that. We're on the same team. You know, he passed me the ball, I'm going to score. I pass you the ball, I'm block for you. You just get across that line.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, back then, it was like, niggas had short-lived careers, seemed like, some of them, most of them. Most of them. But what make you keep going all these years later, bro? Like I didn't know you weren't part of no label. I didn't know this is all you authentically. I didn't know none of that. So for the people that's, understand what that mean, what's pushing you to keep doing this?
Well, it's what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of life for me. You know, my fans waiting on the next thing. Yeah, they like, well, damn, nigga, we ain't gonna get us something else. Yeah, we heard that. What's next? It's a difference. It ain't, yeah, I heard that shit. It's like, well, what's next? So with me, and then, shit, this is how I've been eating for 35 years.
Okay.
You know, shit, I ain't had no job, nigga. I ain't had to sell nothing. Yeah, I've been doing it for 35 years, man, taking care of my family, you know. I get a check every 3 months and every month.
For sure.
You know, but that's just the work I put in. But, you know, long as they want it, I'm going to give it to them. Long as I got breath and the stamina, I'm going to do it. I mean, I like my job. I like to create, and I love to perform. I love showtime when you get to connect with the fans and rock. Again, when showtime, I come to rock. So, yeah, that's what pushed me. Like, I ain't even trying to be nobody else. I'm just doing me. Mm-hmm. You know, like I'm on cruise control. You understand? It's just a matter of my team, you know, keeping that shit going. Like, Bay who calls you, like, come on, Jay, you got to get on over there and holler at players again and whoop the whoop, and we go over here and do that and show up the places. But wherever I go, I'm just being JT Money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. Yeah, you know, I give respect, but I demand respect. I command respect, you know what I'm saying, myself, you know, as a man, as an artist, as a veteran, as a motherfucking G. I don't care who in the room, but I ain't never gonna be no brown nose or no ass kisser, you know, and I look a nigga in their eyes and we converse and, you know, it's just a respect thing. And, you know, in the name of love, of course, for the sport and for the game. But what keep me going is shit, it paid me. If that shit wasn't paying, I'd be doing something else. You know
nah, for sure.
I'd be doing something else.
Nah, I definitely feel that. But speaking on respect, and I'm going to say this, like, a lot of people didn't pay homage, but for people like, you know, Coley P and different ones from Florida, they'd be like, you know what I'm saying, still jumping on your songs and putting you on that bitch. You know? Things like that, like how that was.
Shout out to Coley, man.
Shout out that boy
Coley reintroduced me to the young audience. I don't care what nobody say. It was Coley. Listen, let me show you how we met. I first got on Instagram, whatever, and you know, I used to post songs. I'm just getting on now. old school nigga on the new app, but I seen this nigga post one of my songs and he got like 5,000 likes and views or whatever. I be getting 300, 200. I'm like, well, who the fuck is this? Post my shit and get more likes than me on my shit. And then he had a post say, what y'all think? You know what I'm saying? I guess he was saying, should I get a feel? So I hit the nigga with a thumbs up or whatever. They said, hey, man, one. I said, boy, I'll be down there this weekend. And then we did that. Jay told me, let it whole bill, let it go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that boy had the hook and all in his head. Like, we just picked out a beat. I said, oh, well, shit, nigga.
But you down there remade your own song.
Right, he did 2 songs. That was Whole Problems and Run the Yard. Mixed into one. But Coach did that shit,
That's what I'm saying. Like, when a nigga do some shit like that, like pay homage and mix 2 songs into one, you damn near gotta remix your own song.
But now picture me going out one day and then somebody play and I'm looking at the crowd going, hey, I'm like, oh shit. See, it was just a song. I did a song with a young nigga who popping them, Like I like young niggas with motion. I be fucking with a nigga if I see them doing business. Like be a lot of niggas be like, man, fuck with me. Like, do something. Show, inspire me, whatever. The young nigga was making moves, and I liked that, I appreciated that. But when I went out there and I started seeing, first time I saw that record act a donkey was like Cocoa, Florida. I said, man, what the fuck going on? Go to Orlando. What the fuck going on? Go to Jacksonville. What the fuck? That shit was a part of my show.
Cole had us in the chokehold.
Yeah, that was part of my show, though. Yeah. But that record, though, I mean, we did shows together. He do his thing, I do my thing. When we came together and did that, the whole motherfucking building erupted. I'm like...
See, and the thing is, for people that already knew your music, right? But then this young Cole coming up.
That's right.
And he put it together, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
So now you got the Myones.
Now you got both of them mixing in together, and it's like, damn, we gonna slide to this. Especially for like the Florida boys, you know what I'm saying, that really understand what's going on.
Yeah, man.
For sure. But is it any of them young artists that you kind of be looking at right now, like, you know what I'm saying, that you paying attention to? I can't say like you trying to work with them or nothing, but you kind of paying attention to.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you ever heard me say this before, though, but I got 2 favorites already, Mike Smith and goddamn Iceberg, like them, and by Coley, and them niggas ain't young niggas no more, but them like my favorite niggas, them niggas never miss. So when you talk young, I still like some Yak music, right? He ain't young no more either to y'all.
Well, he's still young.
All right, well,
he's still a young nigga.
Who is young? Because
I mean, if that's the youngest you know is Kodak, then yeah, you don't know too many young niggas.
I like
Kodak getting a little bit old too now.
Yeah, see, but y'all said nigga old when they hit 5. 26.
Nah, Yak about 27, 28. So it's a little bit, I mean, it's a young nigga game. You already know that, but
that's what they tell y'all.
Yeah, that's what they tell you.
When we started, we was the young niggas. All the niggas before us was 28, 29, 30, 27, 20, we 17, 18 years old. Man, the cocker could tell y'all anything, and y'all go for it. And niggas just keep pushing that narrative. But listen, Q said it best, man. If you got that shit in your heart and say ain't no age limit on rock and roll, ain't no age limit on country, man. Nigga, make your music. Look, I'm leading by example. That's what nigga be like, man, Jay, what the fuck you doing? I said, man, I'm just leading. Like, that's all I'm doing. Like, damn, nigga, you still make records? Damn, what's up with you? Bitch, I'm still winning. What we talking about? I ain't gotta be over there with Jay-Z and Ross and Diddy and them niggas. I don't have to be there. And when them niggas see me, guess what they do?
Salute.
You already motherfucking know. But we play a different game. It might look good over like I think I'm the only nigga in the world with no cares, no stress, no nothing. Like, nigga, I'm so free, nigga. I could probably fly, nigga. I levitate sometimes. Sometimes I be sitting there minding my business and I just come up off the couch. You hear me, man? But that's just me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking no shit, nigga.
Nah, for sure, man. But we definitely appreciate you for coming on the podcast. But I got one more question before you get off here. I mean, what's next for you? And I need to get your top, you know what I'm saying, your top 4 rappers in the game, like, of all time? You know what I'm saying? Your Mount Rushmore.
My Mount Rushmore gonna be, and I done named them already earlier, cause that's what inspired me. Like, I like niggas, unless you gonna have, like, we're gonna say my Mount Rushmore, it's gonna always be Cool J, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Cube, Scarface, Chuck D.
Okay.
I don't care. That's 6. I don't care, cause and each one of them is a different player in the game. Like Cool J wasn't no nigga like Cool J probably the closest nigga to me in his younger days. Cause every nigga came up against him, he ended their careers. Listen, bitches loved him, niggas didn't fuck with him, cause Cube and Scarface, that gangster shit, that street shit, that was my life. I said, nigga, that was me. Nigga, you talk about Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, and them niggas, I always had the lyrics. You know, I was the only nigga from down here spitting like I was able to compete with them New York niggas. That's why the New York niggas was respecting me, cause I can go to West Guards, penitentiary bars on my city. I was able to do this shit with ease. Chuck D, like Chuck D and Luther Campbell, them my 2 extremes, right? Polar opposites, and all these other shit is in between. Chuck D, fight the power, black power, our people, the struggle, the game. Luther Campbell, fight the power, with them hoes, nigga, the game. That's the shit. Get an understanding of
And we got
JT
Money.
Yeah, and then we got JT Money.
all that shit all in one.
Yeah, nigga. Risk game.
Risk game hit the pot.
Yeah, man.
For sure. Most definitely, man. So can we expect, like, you know what I'm saying, a new album?
Definitely. Well, right now I'm doing 12 months of Unk. 12 months of Unk. I'm dropping this album. I wrote and produced every song except 2 of them on there. So I'm making beats too. Listen, I dropped I Just Wanna January. The G and Me coming February. Freaky coming March, and so on and so on. I'm gonna just drop a new single every month this year. That way, instead of just dropping the whole album, I may eventually drop the album, but I'm just single this bitch out, because that's what the game is. I'm trying some new shit with the metrics and the algorithms. I'm trying to play y'all game.
Okay.
And I got material to do it, you know. But I got a new Poison Clan album coming, but right now I'm doing 12 months of
Okay. How you look at the Sexy Reds and Glorillaz right now?
Just female artists, man. They just doing what they doing. I look at them as bitches need a nigga.
Yeah. Because, you know, your era was Mary J. They were crying. They was crying. That's all I'm going to say. They was crying. I ain't going to name no names. I'm going to just say they was crying
I
back
don't know
then.
if they was crying. Well, because of the type of niggas we was. But, you know, we built these hoes. By the way, somebody lied to them and think they could do it without a nigga.
Yeah.
They can't do it without a nigga, because it's a nigga behind the board. It's a nigga making the beats. It's a nigga playing management. But, you know, the hoes is the artist. But as soon as they fall out with whoever, you know, the crackers or whatever, it's the game, man. They artists. They female artists.
For sure.
And again, the powers that be, that's what they promoting. So you got to understand programming, television program, radio program. It's what they put in these people's face all day. This is what making the little kids want to shake their ass. This is what making the little nigga want to grab that switch. This is what making the little nigga don't care about life. You understand? Because it's the music they putting in front of them. But it ain't no buts. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
We definitely appreciate my boy tapping in and, you know what I'm saying, fucking with We Are Florida podcast, man.
We Are Florida.
For sure. JT Money in the building, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, brother.
Yes, sir.